Well, the valley was one of two spots in the state of Texas that have been pretty soggy this afternoon. Southeast Texas was the other area where they got a bit of heavy rains. And then from basically Corpus southward, we saw some very heavy rains indeed, including right here in the valley. And we're not necessarily done. Futurecast holds on to a chance of a shower or two through the evening hours. And then tomorrow morning, we see plenty of sunshine as we push through our day today, or tomorrow that is. And then by the evening, we'll start to see the clouds begin to approach a little bit. And yeah, over my shoulder there, can't rule out a stray shower tomorrow, but for the most part, I think we're going to see more sunshine than anything else this evening. Once we're done with the isolated shower or two, heading down to about 80 degrees for the valley average for our low overnight tonight. Then tomorrow with lots of sunshine, temperature goes right on up, triple digits out west, 99 for McAllen, 97 in Raymondville and Harlingen. Brownsville, you're looking at 95 degrees. Southeast winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting a little higher than that, so those breezes might feel kind of nice because we're going to be dealing with heat indexes well into the triple digits once again tomorrow. So during the hottest part of the afternoon, yeah, do what you need to take it easy and stay safe in the more dangerous heat conditions that we'll see again tomorrow afternoon. At the island, looking for a high of 88 degrees. Seas will be running about 3 to 4 feet. Moderate chop at the bay, and current rip current risk will be moderate for the day tomorrow, but at least both the bay and the surf temperatures remaining on the warm side. So if you do go for a swim, probably feel kind of nice. Out in the tropics, the Caribbean is relatively quiet. Yeah, we've got a few areas of scattered showers, but nothing to get too excited about. Same thing for most of the Gulf. And the Hurricane Center's thinking, yeah, nothing to worry about in terms of development, but we will be looking down here in the Bay of Campeche, not for some signs of development, but for a good push of tropical moisture that the models have now picked up on, and it will give us a good chance of rain. And this looks at the moisture levels in the atmosphere, and you notice how those reds start to sneak on up our direction by Thursday, and even the purples at one time even came up a lot closer. That's basically fuel for rain. And you know, tropical rains in the valley like to dump all at once, so we could still end up with a couple of pockets of heavier rain. But right now, the Weather Prediction Center keeping most of the heavier rain for the next 7 days. We're looking, yeah, maybe up to about 3 inches in some areas, and then generally a whole lot less as you head on off towards the west. But again, with the tropical moisture, we'll see a couple of spots pick up some heavier rains. But for the most part, mostly dry for the next 2 days, definitely hot. Then with the added clouds and the distinct possibility of some rain around, we'll be cooling it off back into the 80s, believe it or not, come Friday and Saturday, holding on to a chance of rain even into Monday, but a little less so. Will be more scattered activity by then. And that's a look at your forecast.